We had the Hive in Davie, Florida, my strength conditioning training facility where Coach Andy Hanley, he's the owner of the Hive, and we've been working with him for over 4 years, I want to say.
He's at the point now in his career where he can really coach himself. I'm just here to pat him on the back and tell him he's doing a decent job. No, so we're kicking off the set here. A quick superset. So you can see essentially what we're looking for here is with this anterior load, we have him in that kind of arms up front guard position. As he's descending into a squat, he's got to do a really good job of maintaining nice neutrality here through the spine. So everything we're doing here is we're just basically firing up the system that when we get him into the Kaiser jumps, which you'll see now, his body's kind of primed and prepared to tolerate that load. All right, Xander, nice and tight now. No pause. Relax. Boy, we need the 5. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Now you gotta work hard to maintain that. Let's go. Keep me above 95. Last 2. Final 1. It's excellent. We can bring that camera around here, have a look. The target was 5,000. He's hit it. Right on schedule, Dan. Right on schedule. Traditionally, we've gone snap and we've paused. I want doubles. So once we're here and we get through, immediately reload and get out. So it's going to be that 1-2 punch. All right, then we reset. Dip and drive with the hips.
Well, the boxing workout, obviously we focus on the boxing, on the opponent, on creating the game plan that we're gonna be taking or trying to make work during a fight, as long as no adjustments have to be made. And here we work on whatever my body needs for this fight to feel good. If it's explosiveness, if it's speed, conditioning, strength, whatever it is, we always look at the opponent and see what we need to work for him and what we think is gonna work for him, and then he creates that game plan.
Hit the work, baby.
Canelo Alvarez. He gave you a shout out the other day. What's that like to get praise from a legend like that?
Man, he was amazing. He was amazing. Somebody I look up to, and being able to hear a message from him saying what he said to me, he was something that really motivated me, and that, you know, I told myself, man, I could be in his position one day. I just have to stay focused. Getting ready for my next fight, and I want to wish a happy 28th to my favorite prospect.
Right now, Xander Zayas is becoming one of the most talked about names in boxing. Just a few years ago, he was barely known outside hardcore boxing fans, but today, everything has changed. He's now a unified champion in the super welterweight division, holding 2 belts and stepping into the spotlight in a big way. And now, he's preparing for what could be the most dangerous and defining fight of his career. Most people are already writing him off. They see him as too young, too inexperienced for what's coming next. But behind the scenes, something very important has happened, something that could completely shift the narrative. Canelo Alvarez has personally reached out to him. Not just a message, not just support, but actual time in the gym, training together. And when a legend like Canelo chooses to stand behind you, it means he sees something special that others might be missing. For Zayas, this is more than just an opportunity. It's a moment that defines belief. Getting a call from Canelo wasn't something he expected at all. We're talking about one of the greatest fighters of this generation, a global superstar, and a symbol of discipline and success. For a young fighter climbing his way up, this kind of recognition is rare. It sends a message, not just to Zayas, but to the entire boxing world that he belongs at this level.
Saludos, muchas gracias. Gracias por el apoyo y la admiración. Saludos hasta Puerto Rico. Mauricio, también para ti. Espero la pasen bien. Y échale ganas, campeón. Échale ganas, campeón. Y estoy seguro que algún día compartiremos el cuadrilátero si sigues para adelante. Échale muchas ganas y espero verte en el cuadrilátero algún día. Y si no, que seas campeón. Que seas campeón pronto. Échale ganas. Todo es base a disciplina y amor a esto. Aquí estamos en la cámara hiperbárica. Alistándonos. Saludos.
Zayas has never hidden the fact that Canelo is his idol. Long before he became a champion himself, he was sitting ringside, watching Canelo fight, studying every move, every reaction, every adjustment. He wasn't just watching for entertainment, he was learning. In interviews, Zayas has said that what inspires him most about Canelo is not just his power or skill, but his composure. The way he stays calm under pressure, the way he controls big moments, that's what Zayas wants to bring into his own career.
Man, watching Canelo for the first time live, it's an idol, somebody that I look up to. And, seeing him compose and knowing that he was in charge, from the beginning bell, it was amazing. He showed me a lot, even though it was only 3 rounds. I learned, and that's what I take.
And now, he's starting to follow that exact path. At just 23 years old, Zayas has already achieved what many fighters spend their entire careers chasing: world titles. But instead of taking the safe route and protecting his position, he's choosing the hardest possible challenge. In a recent interview, Zayas opened up about his mindset. He said being a champion isn't something he switches on, it's something that grows naturally with every fight, every experience, every challenge he faces. He also revealed how complicated the road to this fight has been. At first, there were plans to fight Josh Kelly, but that deal never moved forward. Then there was talk of facing Virgil Ortiz, but legal issues with Golden Boy Promotions stopped that fight from happening. Eventually, the fight with Jaron Ennis became the one that made the most sense. Both fighters wanted it. Both needed it. And when that happens in boxing, big fights get made. Zayas even described it as a perfect matchup. 2 rising stars, both with strong fan bases, especially on the east coast of the United States. This isn't just a fight, it's an event.